session on IoT Enabling Technologies and their applications. So in this session, we are going to explore about the IoT Enabling Technologies such as sensors, actuators, wireless sensor networks, communication networks and protocols are formed together and they solve the real world applications problems. So using design thinking approach, we are going to select the user needs based on the IoT applications and how the communication technologies are selected and how to solve this problem for real world applications. So now let's move on to the design thinking based different stages using IoT technologies. First we see about the empathize part of the IoT enabling technologies. So can you tell about the empathize part of this technology?
Yes, I'm sure. So coming to the empathize stage. So here we begin by understanding the user needs and challenges that existing systems fail to understand. So today's world demands more intelligence, smart and remote monitoring systems with comfort and efficiency. So whether it's agriculture needing smart irrigations or cities needing smart traffic control systems, the common need is devices must sense, communicate and act intelligently. So to meet all these things, IoT rely on some enabling technologies that work together seamlessly. So this is the empathize part of this.
So now let's move on to the defining stage of the IoT enabling technologies. So Kavipriya, can you explain about the defining stage of this part?
So today I'm going to explain about defining stage from IoT. So today I'm going to explain about defining stage. So we are defining the problem statement from empathize part. So today I'm going to explain what are the components. I mean, how can we build IoT system? Like the rail system must want to collect the data and it want to communicate effectively and it want to analyze the data. So there are some technologies used for this IoT system. For example, wireless communications and sensors, connected devices, and cloud computing and embedded system and big data analysis. So next, there are two communication systems used in this. So first one is wireless communication and second one is satellite communication. So why we want to use wireless communication? So there is a wired communication is there. So why we want to use wireless communication for this particular part? Like a key requirement for IoT is uninterrupted communication. So a wireless communication is sharing information between two devices without any cables, like for example mobile phones, etc. So from this wireless communication, there are two type of ranges there. So one is short range and next is long range. Short range is nothing that we are using nowadays, like mobile phone and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. These are the short range. Long range is network like 4G and 5G. So the second one is satellite communication. So this type of communication used where terrestrial networks are not available. Thank you.
The ideate part of the design thinking stage. So can you explain about the ideate stage?
So in the ideate stage, we think of how technology can solve real life problems. So when first we can talk about cloud computing. Cloud computing helps us store and process large amount of data, while big data find patterns and makes it more efficient. The embedded systems handles data locally, and the MQTT helps to make communication easier and effective. And the cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Clouds are fast processing and makes the communication easier, which makes the IoT systems more reliable and secure. And finally, with the help of AI and machine learning, we can make IoT systems more smarter and reliable.
So can you tell about what is the next stage of design thinking stage and explain it clearly?
In prototype, ideal solution using some protocols. If we have a lot of protocols for the device for communications, we have shortlisted IoTs. In this first MQTT, it's for lightweight and ideal for constitution device. Next, COAP for
a device designed for low power communication. Next, HTTP. It's for standard web communication. Next, Z-Wave. Z-Wave is used for device-to-device small home networking. Next, DTS. It's for industrial grade messaging. While choosing the protocols for IoT system, we should choose correctly because it affects reliability, speed and security. Thank you. So the next is the last stage of design thinking in IoT enabling technologies. So can you explain it clearly, ma'am?
So at last, coming to testing, so validating IoT solutions. So testing ensures that enabling technologies to meet the user needs. So first we check the wireless communication is stable and the cloud-based data is being processing is quick and accurate, and the big data analytics produces a meaningful insights, and the sensor collects the reliable data, and also the protocols operate effectively under real conditions. And so testing comes under three types, so validating, processing and working. So after these testing, only the IoT systems do develop in the hospitals, houses, industries and cities.
So now we are coming to the conclusion part of IoT enabling technologies. So in this IoT enabling technologies, we are using so many technologies such as sensors, wireless network, cloud computing, big data analytics and so on. So the user want to select the particular technology based on their applications. For example, if we consider the smart home means we are going to use the sensors and the wireless communication technologies and the cloud storage and automation systems. So if we consider a smart health monitoring means we are using so many sensors and wearable devices with AI diagnostic systems. So the IoT enabling technologies plays a vital role in real world applications. So thank you for watching. Thank you.